Hey, what's up, you guys? OMPS here, and showing you guys one of my maps I've been working on for actually not very long. I've just been kind of lazing around on it. Like, I could finish it if I really wanted to, but in all honesty, I've been so busy lately, it's just a little bit ridiculous. So this is what I'm going to do instead of making like a fancy video. I'm just going to quickly do this. So I'm here to explain to you guys how exactly the contest works, because clearly a lot of people had a lot of hate towards a lot of the forgers who made it into the competition. I use one forger as an example in particular, Frederick. Now, I do understand that he did get a bad review, and yes, you know, I was somewhat harsh on his review, but the map he submitted was not in the review. The map he submitted beat all the other maps out fair and square. So, basically, what I'm going to try doing here today is explaining to you guys why I chose the forgers who I chose, and how I did it. Well, how my team did it, and I. But pretty much what we did is we went through every single map, not knowing who forged what map, and then we ranked them all on a scale from 1 to 9, and the 9s and 8s made up a total of 18 maps. Then we looked up who made what map, and we put them into the tournament. Now, I do agree with some of your statements that probably, who was it? Cowboys Baby and a few other forgers probably were more deserving to be inside the competition. But the fact of the matter is that their maps weren't as good as the other forgers who made it into the tournament. In order to make it to the tournament, you have to have a very good map. And that was the whole point of a seeding map. If you were that good at forging, you know, you could have easily beaten out all these other forgers without the worry of not being able to use your map a second twice. Use your map a second time. Wow, I said that wrong. So, if you guys, I understand there's a lot of hatred, especially towards Frederick. That poor kid, he got in fair and square. And there's actually a little bit of hatred going towards Rob for making it into the tournament. Now, I just want to say this right now. If Rob is anything, he's at a disadvantage. Like, I don't even know what maps he forged, but when he's in the tournament, I'm going to know what map is which. And, you know, unfortunately for him, it's going to work against him, because I'll be harder on him, because, in fact, he is on my channel. But he wasn't on my voting team, nor did anyone on my voting team actually know him. Actually, I think one kid did. But that's not the point. The idea of the whole matter is that, you know, he got into the competition fair and square. Now, he wasn't like one of the top, he wasn't a 9, he was actually an 8. But the fact of the matter is that he beat out all the other forgers. So people who are like, actually Cowboys didn't give me in trouble, Womp didn't give me in trouble. I think the most trouble I'm getting from is from somebody I can't remember the name of right now. But, you know, you actually got Frederick so depressed that he withdrawed from the competition. So this video is kind of hopefully inspires him to join back in the tournament, so he could just show the map that he made, because the map he made was really astounding. It was just great. I definitely thought when I saw that map in there, like, I think he actually got a 9. So, I mean, just keep that in mind, you guys. Certain forgers definitely deserve to be in the tournament. And I know a lot of hatred is going towards quite a few of them, and you're actually scaring them out of the tournament, and that's a cheap way of getting in. I want the best forgers, and if you really are one of the best forgers, then you would have won the seeding round. So, if you're not in, I'm sorry, you know, that's just how it works. If you are in, don't quit. And Frederick, I hope you come back. We still have one slot open. So if Frederick wants to join back into the tournament, he's more than welcome to. If not, then hopefully someone else will enter. And I've banned a few forgers that were 7s from entering, just from starting all this crap. I mean, I really don't want to have time to deal with this stuff. I shouldn't have to be uploading videos about not bullying other forgers. This is pathetic. I really am disappointed in quite a few of you. And then again, there were quite a few comments who were on my team side where they're like, you know, clearly I must have chosen fairly. And when y'all see their maps, I think you'll understand why I chose them, because they truly did. Like, there was no bias, and if I did, like I said earlier, if I did switch them out, then there would have been bias towards those forgers. And you know, Forger of the Year, the spirit is a fair competition between the best forgers and let the best forger win. You know, not like spirit between the most famous forgers and let the most famous win. That's against my morals. I know I kind of did that last year, but when a forger lost last year, he lost due to his map, not due to his name. You know, that's how I roll, you guys. I'm really sorry. I know quite a few were on my side, but there were also quite a few who were starting a lot of stuff, and that video got a lot of comments. So, anyways, you guys, this is OMPS signing out. I hope you enjoyed this little map I'm still working on for a background image. And, you know, don't bully other forgers. I mean, a lot of the forgers got in fair and square. I'll see you guys later.